Hey guys, it's been a while since I've made one of these, but I hope you're enjoying your week and getting ready for Christmas. I feel very unprepared for Christmas. I still don't have lights up on my house, which is kind of a fail to me. So any of you are welcome to come and put them up for me, but hopefully this weekend. But I hope you guys are enjoying the snow and now finally the cold and winter. Wanted to take this time today and talk primarily about Christmas. We have this weekend and we're finishing up our series on grown-up letters to Santa. And we want this weekend to go great. We want to have a good experience. We want to be able to connect and build into our teams. But Christmas is a huge event for us. It's the second biggest weekend we're going to have. We have 11 services across the board, 4 of them at East. It's a big time. Over the past few weeks, we have had a few of these sign-up sheets up, and we started realizing that a lot of people are going to be gone. I know there's a lot of coordinators going to be gone, a lot of volunteers going to be gone, a lot of people are traveling for Christmas. And so I decided I was going to go back to my old job of selling cars for a little bit and just started making cold calls to all the people that we have here that as of 2 weeks ago had purchased or selected a service that they're going to be coming since it's all ticketed. I have just been calling all of these people on the lists and telling them, hey, you've been coming to Fountain Springs for a while, you are going to this specific service, will you be on our team? And I'll be honest with you, I have got a ton of people to say yes. This is our greeting schedule for Christmas Eve. Almost, I'd say about 90% of these names are all new volunteers. Going through, and I haven't even started recruiting for the 5 p.m. on Friday, but we have about 25 people who have never served before that are going to be serving with us for Christmas Eve. That's incredible. That's an entire service for guest services, just about. And for us, this is a great opportunity to connect with new people. So I've created a goal for us, because I would actually love to every Christmas and every Easter do one of these things. I like making cold calls. It's just my thing. But 25 new people who have never served before are now going to get connected into Fountain Springs. What does that mean for us as leaders in Next Steps? It means we need to connect with them. And so our win for Christmas Eve, the number one win, is that 25% of the people who volunteer with us Christmas Eve get connected and plugged onto one of our weekend serving teams. We want people to take that next step, so 25% of people taking the next steps and starting to serve is our number one win for Christmas Eve services. That's huge. It's a lot of people, and we want them to understand why we do this. We want them to understand why it's so important to be serving, why it matters so much to be serving, why they should be serving. So I actually have a few specific wins, kind of based off that. The first one is, we want the flow to go well. We have ticket scanners and we have people handing out bags, and a lot of these people are going to be new. Did they understand the process? Did they understand the flow? Us as leaders and coordinators are going to have to be there watching to make sure people know what they're doing. They understand why they're doing it. They understand the vision of why they're doing it, and they understand the need to have the flow go well. Our goal as a church is to have 5,000 people come, and that's total. But there's going to be a lot of people walking through those doors for the first time. We still want to get them the best experience we can, and flow is a big part of that, especially with new volunteers. So that means us as coordinators and leaders, our main focus is going to have to be making sure they understand their job. So all of us need to take ownership in this. If you see somebody who looks lost, they have a name tag, but they look lost, our job is to go up and say, hey, you're serving with us today, right? Yes. Do you know what you're doing? Do you know where you're supposed to be? Can I help you with that? We all need to take ownership in making them feel like their position is important and they understand what they're doing and why they're doing it. That's all of us. So us taking ownership is a big part of that. So then I just kind of made a list of the second one is first-time volunteer experience. I broke that down into a few things. Did they feel valued? Did they feel welcome to our team? Did they feel like they understood their purpose? Again, that's us taking ownership, saying, I want to make sure that this person understands the vision of guest services. There's going to be a lot of us going around and being like, well, you know what? We do this because we want to show people who Jesus is. Well, the reason we do this is because we want every guest to feel welcome, engaged, and valued. That's why we do this. All of us are going to take ownership in asking that. So what I need from you guys is to begin to prepare yourself to Christmas Eve, whatever services you're there. Say, okay, my main focus is connecting and vision casting for these new volunteers, because we want them to understand why we do this is so important. We want them to understand that them being a part of this is important, and we want to connect them with our team. The second thing you need to be doing is preparing your teams for that. There's a lot of people on our teams that have been serving for a long time at Fountain Springs. You can let them know also, hey, you know what? I would like you to personally connect with this person. Or these are some new volunteers. I would like you to personally connect with them. Our focus needs to be on, are they understanding their role? Are they feeling connected? Because if they don't, then the new guests that walk through the doors won't have a good experience either. And so start prepping your teams this weekend. Wherever they're going to be serving, whatever service they're going to be serving, let them know, hey, we have a lot of new people. We're all going to take ownership in making them feel welcome. We're all going to take ownership in making them feel valued, and casting this vision of this is why we do what we do. Some of the things we can be doing also is setting up people again for the pre-service texts. We want to make sure we're not only doing that for our teams every single week, so if you don't have somebody to do that this week, we're going to make sure we have someone doing that just to connect. But for each Christmas Eve service, we want to be doing the same thing, whether it's coming from me, from you guys, from one of our volunteers. We want somebody connecting with them and saying, hey, you know what? We're just excited that you're serving with us. We're excited to meet you. We're excited for you to serve with us. I just want all of us to take ownership in this idea of we're going to give them a great experience. We're going to cast this vision of this is why we do what we do. This is why it's so important, and it's why it's so important that they are there with us. That's our big win. So moving into this weekend, into Christmas Eve, I want you guys to be thinking of that. I'm going to take ownership in this. I'm so excited. Truthfully, I can't. It kind of blows me away. I'll be honest, about 90% of the people I called were like, yeah, I'll serve. Which just goes to show people want to serve with us. They just really want to be asked personally. We ask them all the time from the stage. I've sent different emails. Don't get a whole lot of people from that. But if you pick up the phone and you say, hey, will you serve with us? They're saying yes. I'm guessing the same thing's going to happen in the auditorium. If we're like, hey, I've seen you for a while. You should come serve with us. They're going to say yes. To me, this right here is proof that if you ask, people want to invest. They want to buy in. So we're going to start asking more, and that just excites me. People want to invest here, and so I'm happy we're going to give them that opportunity. But some just general information moving into this weekend. I'm very excited. A lot of new people get to connect with for the first time. And to me, that's huge. That's why we're here. But just some general information, just a reminder, there is no service the 25th or the 1st, those 2 Sundays. The 1st, we're actually going to be doing everything online. And so we'll have it there, but the doors will not be opened, those services. Then just as a reminder, we have services the 23rd at 6 and the 24th at 1, 3, and 5. Just to make sure, I would like to talk to you guys this weekend about making sure there is coverage from a coordinator at each service, because I would like to let people know, hey, this is someone I want you connecting with. I would like to send them that email with one of our pictures, just letting them know, hey, this is the person you're going to be looking for. They're going to explain to you what you're doing. They're going to help you get plugged in. I would like us as coordinators to be able to do that, and so I just need to know from you guys which services you're for sure going to be able to help at, because that'll be one of your main jobs. Moving into this weekend, we are handing out, this is pretty nifty, just a promo shift, because it's shift miss. Don't say that too fast. We're going to be handing out these cool little air fresheners. They are potent, but I think they smell really good. Actually, we have them here in the office. They smell great. But we're going to be handing these out after people leave. I'm just going to be giving them away. I got a bunch of them. So after people leave this weekend, we're going to be handing those out. I also want to invite you guys, since Christmas Eve is going to be so crazy, we are doing a capture at West at 11 a.m. on Thursday. And so I'm inviting you guys, just to let you know, if you want to be able to sit and participate fully in one of the services and you're just going to be too busy other days, you might not be here, Thursday at 11, you're able to come and able to be a part of the service, because that's when they're going to record everything over at West. If you want more information about that, I can talk to you about it this Sunday. But sorry, this is a long video. It's been a few weeks, but it's a huge weekend for us. We have a lot of new people coming up Christmas Eve, and I'm just excited to welcome them into our team. So I love you guys. Enjoy the snow out there, and we'll talk to you Sunday.